Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy.
What's up guys, Masta Styles here, bringing you another Eternal Evolution video. And if you're loving the intro video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out some of my other content. So today, it's Thursday, so there's new updates in the game, and we're going to take you straight to it. So let's get to it. Let's open up the game. As you can see here, Soul Incursion. If you haven't been playing this game, this is the new collab event that they have, and it's been going on for almost 2 weeks now. So now we have new banners. I'm gonna do some summonings. I'm gonna talk about what's new about the game this week. And as you can see, the first disappointing thing here is that if you don't notice yet, that both their animations, it looks the same in the beginning, so you won't really know which hero you get until you either skip or you watch the animation all the way through, which is very disappointing. Let's not focus too much on that because there's a lot going on this week in the game. And here we're going to take a look at the new tank video, and it starts out the same like I said, and you won't realize what it is until you get past this part right here. After it goes through the smoke, then you'll realize which hero you get. So when you're doing a summoning, you can't really get excited because you don't really know until, maybe you'll skip it depending on how you are. You might skip it. So I don't know, but for video purposes, I do let the animations play out. So I am going to do some summons, but first, let's check to see if we can pick up any gene hybrids. That's the first thing you want to do. And this one over here, I have enough chips, so I'm going to pick that one up. I will pick up the second one after I do the summons. I am going to pass on Daniel. I don't really need a copy of him. I do want to get him to Immortal 5, but I'm going to have to pass because I don't have enough. Of course, they have details gathering. Nobody really probably cares about that, but it's still there. You can get you a copy of Daniel, Gene Hybrid, and the Dominator Nucleus, which is needed for the Summoner team. They did mention in the patch notes that you do get to select a Triple S. What they failed to mention is that it's only between the new tank and the new support. So, some people are going to be upset about that, but let's move on from there. Let's see what else we got. They did update the home screen display, which is interesting. They didn't really talk about that in the patch notes. Maybe I might have missed it, but everything looks a little bit different at the home base where you pick the heroes and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Some of those quality of life things that they need to update, but there are other things that they need to update too, but they tend to ignore that. But as you can see here, there's a lot of red dots all over the screen, which is great. They also brought back Elite Chapter with Emma. I'm going to pass on that. I'm actually going to pick up some limited tickets here and as much red runes as I possibly can, because there's a couple of heroes I do want to bring to EX30. Of course, Twilight Lands is back. I know a lot of people missed it, but it's here. If you do finish chapter 16, you finally, if you already have it, but for me, I haven't got it yet, the Titan Hammer, which is amazing. And as you can see here, I already started it because it automatically goes through the stages, which is pretty cool. And I love Twilight Lands because you do get prototypes, but they did replace the limited tickets that you would get with soul memory cards. I wish I would have did it for more levels, which is what I talked about, doing more things to incorporate the event into the game. That's a small one, but we needed more of that. So I'm going to go through here, check out my resources. As you can see here, I have 67 soul memory cards, so I'm definitely going to summon for the new heroes. There's nothing that's going to stop me. Let me go in here and do some updates to my prototypes because we get on the healing. If you haven't had it yet, here's your opportunity. You just have to clear chapter 10 of Twilight Lands. I'm very excited about this update because, it gives you an opportunity to do more stuff in the game. And towards the end of the video, you'll see that I already completed chapter 15. But, I just used the summoner team the whole way. And this is what I was talking about. You get the Titan Hammer if you finish chapter 16-10, which is probably going to be easy as long as they do the tank route, and I'll be okay. I know that a lot of people are upset that they pushed back Twilight Lands, but you know, they probably had their reasons. They were on vacation, whatever the case may be. Still not an excuse. But like I said, there's a lot to do in the game now. Obviously, when you clear Twilight Lands, then pretty much there's not going to be much to do. You know, I was looking through the game to see if they implemented ways to get those soul memory cards, and they didn't, which is very underwhelming. I wish they would have did more things for you to access those cards. You know, obviously you can use limited tickets, but remember, not everybody have a whole stockpile of limited tickets sitting around, and if you do, kudos to you. They also dropped new levels for Thundercliffs, and of course you can't click on it till tomorrow, so we gotta wait for that. I'll probably make a video about that. I'm still not doing too well in that one, and I love the fact that, you know, this thing here, they updated it so you automatically get the level 2 version of it. They didn't just do that nonsense that they tend to do sometimes where they have some that are missing certain things. But I love the fact that they did add the new currency or coins or whatever you want to call it to that reward that I got from being in the top 10 in the Soul Incursion battles. So, you know, I know you guys are probably like, where's the summons? But here it is. Let's get to it. We're going to start out with our first 10 Soul Memory tickets. And of course, we're starting out with a purple, which is great, right? Let's see how it goes. Nothing there. Pretty sad. But let's see here. The next one should be purple. Let's see what, nothing. So now, whenever that happens, we tend to have to go to pity, which is okay, because hopefully we get the support and then eventually pick up the tank. So like I said, don't really know until we go through the smoke. That's when we find out which character we're going to get. So let's see here. And it's bam, it's a support, which is a great start. So now we got a copy of her. I am going to bring her to Immortal, and I hope I don't regret that, because you know, the tank, he could be interesting. My tank team needs a support and another tank. So either way, both of these characters, I need to get them to Immortal. And of course, I'll make my impression videos of them at Immortal. So here, we're going to go and make sure we pick up our Gene Hybrid, like I mentioned. You want to make sure you do this every time a banner comes out. Pick up your Gene Hybrid. Don't forget to do it. Sometimes it may slip your mind, but go ahead and do it. I do have 79 limited tickets left, so I am going to continue to summon. Let's level up the support here, and you know, I already have 4 Gene Hybrids there, and I'm thinking about which one I want to focus on. I am going to eventually get both of them to Immortal, and let's see here, continue to collect these resources. There should be an automatic button for this. You shouldn't have to go through every time to click on that. As I look over at Kick, I was hoping that she would have some type of invincibility, which they now put accuracy on her, which is very annoying. I don't understand why they always push this accuracy on a lot of heroes. It makes no sense, but she now needs accuracy and health and damage reduction. I did try her out, and we'll see that later on in the video when I challenge a new boss with all 4 of the new heroes. And you know, it's gonna help you score if you have all 4 of them, clearly. So let's get back to the summons, because we still have a lot more limited tickets to go, and I do want to pick up that tank. So let's do the conversion here, and let's see if we can pick up the new tank, because we already have the support. So now it's time to go for the tank. And there, 20. Let's see if we can get it here. There should be 30, and we get nothing. Wait a minute. Let's see. We don't know, and this is so frustrating. I wish they would have separated this. So let's see which one we get. I don't want to skip it, because if it's the tank, and it is. So like I said, I don't want to skip it because I don't know which one it is, and I like to show the animations in the videos. And of course, the tank one is a little shorter, but it's great. Now I have both the heroes. So now let's just jump straight into the new boss. I started it and I completely forgot to record it, but like that, we're already a minute in, and as you can see, my score is already way past where my original score used to be. You'll see at the end of this, but pretty much running the same team. I spoke about this in the other video where you would have to take out Rez and take out Fiona. So this is the team that I was running. I am doing a lot of testing to see if I can find a team that works better than this one. Yes, you get the bonus points, but at the same time, Bato does not crit, so he's not really aiding in Dominic's damage. When it comes to this team, there's one thing I want you to note is that the support does not do any damage at all. Just watch her damage throughout the match, and as you can see, she's at 0. So I don't understand what the logic here is, that you have a hero that does no damage at all, but at the same time, you are not supporting at a higher level, because you have to make up for you not being able to do damage. So I'm very interested to see how she's going to fit into the other teams, whether it be the tank team. Definitely not going to make the assassin team, and definitely not going to be on energy. So I'm trying to figure out where to put her, and I just have to do a little bit more research and we'll figure it out. So here I'm going to do it again, but I'm not going to put y'all through that, because at the end of the day, it's like they're at low levels. There really isn't much different that's going to happen, you know. And here I'm running full auto, so I'm going to speed through it very fast and we'll get to the end. So if you made it this far into the video, make sure you comment support down below and let me know which hero you're going to go for, whether it be the new support or the new tank. So if you like Eternal Evolution content, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, and until the next video, peace.